Hey guys, welcome to this video. In this video, we'll try to explore the .NET CLI. And I know most developers are usually 95% of the time using Visual Studio to automate things for them, but sometimes we need to understand how .NET CLI works for us behind the scenes, like commands like .NET New or .NET Restore, .NET Build, .NET Publish. Those commands are, I think, are fundamentals for us to understand when we are trying to use Visual Studio or when trying to deploy a build from our Visual Studio IDE. Okay, so let's get started. So before we actually go to that commands, we'll just try to explore what are the versions of .NET that are installed inside my machine. So for us to really check, we could say .NET version. Yeah, apologies for that. Misspelled. I could Control C, clear screen, and type it again and correct the spelling. Yeah, so I got .NET version 9 inside my machine, but if I want to see more beyond .NET 9, I could use the help. So I got here some SDK options. Probably I'll start with the list of SDKs that I have inside my machine. So list SDKs. SDKs. Yeah. So .NET version shows you the version of .NET that is installed. List of SDKs shows you the list of um, software development kit versions. So in my case, I have version 9, and it also shows where that version is installed. And in my case, it's inside program files .NET SDK. Now let's try to show the .NET versions. Oh no, not version. The runtimes list of runtimes that we have. It's plural, I think. Yeah. So I get here the list of runtime that I have. Because .NET has a lot of runtimes, especially if you want to, you know, work on a web, mobile, desktop applications, or whatsoever console. So you got it here. So in my case, I got ASP Core, .NET Core, Windows Desktop. Yeah, so I think that's a good start. But if you want to have the full-blown information about .NET inside your machine, just type .NET info and yeah, it will give you the .NET SDK, the version itself, the commit, the MS build, the exact OS information that you have, even the different workloads that are installed inside your machine. And in my case, I have Android, MAUI, Windows, because sometimes I do explore that MAUI, iOS, and of course the configured loose manifest for your machine. And then of course the list of runtimes that we have. And then yeah, if you want to explore further, you can do it on your own. You can do it in your your machine. So let's clear things out and let me create first a new directory. My new console app 3. So from there, let's try to create a new project. So if you want to know what's a different kind of projects or templates project that .NET provides, so just type .NET new list, and then it will give you the different template projects that you also see when you're trying to create a new project inside Visual Studio. So in my case, I got this thing, so a pretty long list, I think so. So yeah, but we'll just focus on the console app. So for me to create a new one, I'll just type console new .NET new console. So let's do that inside the my console app 3 directory. There you go. So give it a few minutes. Wow, that's so fast. So I think after that I could say um probably what we could do is run the application. But before that, let's try to build it first. .NET build. And for us to understand, let's try to look at the help. And I think we could focus on the configuration. So if you remember inside Visual Studio, you could debug and put the mode into release, right? When you're playing with it. But in order for .NET to know what's configuration you are in, so we could say .NET build configuration, and I think we could say debug. So right after that, it tries to compile the application. Now the build is successful. So if you want to see that working, we could see inside the bin, I think. Yeah, so bin ls, so debug. Let's go inside. Yeah, we got .NET there, ls. I could now run this. So my console app 3. So it says hello world. Yeah. Now I could go back inside bin. So I'll try to build again, but this time in release mode. So after this compilation or build, I I'm expecting that there will be a release directory inside the bin directory. So I think that's a successful. So ls, I'll go inside the bin. So I'm expecting release there. So release, then yeah, .NET 9. Then I'll try to run again my console app 3. There you go. Hello world. So yeah, I think that's good. So again, let's go back. Now that we have actually built this, now let's say we want to package this application. So what we could do is .NET, I think publish. Let's put the help there first. So yeah, again, the important thing here is the configuration, and then of course the output. Where should this be package be contained? So is there a configuration? Yeah, I think so. There is. So publish configuration. Let's say this time again, release for the output. Um, output. What would be a good folder? Oh yeah, publish underscore output. I think that's a good idea. So okay, let's try it. Let's go inside publish output. There you go. So that's it. So that's how you use some of those basic commands. So thank you guys. Cheers and bye bye.